Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Warden, and I am here with Dragon Age Origins. This is the complete edition, which has all the DLC, as you can see, none of which I have ever actually played before. Now, this is a game that many of you, well, I wouldn't really say many of you, but it was one of the more voted for games back when I was asking you guys to pick one for me to do post Risen 3, and this is one of the ones that got more votes than others, but I decided to do Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons first just because it was shorter, and I also wanted to wait and see if I could get the complete edition for a decent price, because up to that point I only had the on-disc version, which I did not get any of the DLC with, and turns out that BioWare still sells all the DLC individually for full price. So, even before the Ultimate Edition went on sale on Steam, it would have cost more for me to just buy all the DLC than it would have to buy the Ultimate Edition at full price. And so I just went with this. Now, I have not played this game in a long time. I played it to death a couple years ago, and I just kind of got bored with it for the same reason I get bored with almost every BioWare game. I did beat it once, only once, and every BioWare game just kind of has the same problem where it just drags out. And any of you who voted for this game are surely aware of the Fade segment, which has become so infamous that there are actually mods available for the PC version to actually skip that entire segment, which I have not downloaded. I'm just going to soldier through it, as loath as I am to do so. Anyway, since I don't know a whole lot about this game, or I should say I don't remember a whole lot, we're just gonna get started and try and wing it.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So long as I have lived, I have not really seen too many intros that are cooler than that one. One thing I will always give it credit for. I'm just gonna roll with a character I had in mind well, it was one I made during a test run here. I kind of like the idea of the city elves. They're probably the one origin story I didn't really get too far with. So let's see what I can work with here. I'm not gonna take too long in doing this. I have no sincere interest in really doing up my character too significantly.
Greetings. Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack!
Alright, this'll do. Maybe not obviously, but generally when I play RPGs, I'm inclined towards male characters, so I thought for a change of pace we would try female character. City elf, just because their kind of backstory, their I guess their kind of plights, their struggles, their daily life is just a concept that kind of appeals to me in a certain sort of way. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but they're sort of the city elves. From what I've seen, are sort of the they get the shit end of the stick when it comes to racism in this game. They're the ones who struggle the most to carve out their niche in the world, just because they're beset on all sides by those with ill intentions for them. Now let's come up with a name. I'll roll with that. That's actually a character in I've mentioned years ago that I've been trying to write a novel, a fantasy novel of some kind, and this is one of the characters in it. That novel has not seen a lot of progress in a lot of years, but so be it. Alright, rogues need dexterity and cunning for the most part. And willpower will help as well. Strength, it says strength is nearly as critical for rogues as it is for warriors, but I don't really understand how. Rogues, even in melee, their techniques require more finesse than anything. Alright, well, we can get coercion. We'll do that. Although I do kind of want the way games like this play out, particularly games with party systems, you can focus on having your character be the just be the voice of your party, and you can spend your skills that way, and then just have your party members all be combat-oriented. That's just kind of how these games are designed, since dialogue is such a key factor in completing quests. It just stands to reason that you're going to want to use some of your skills and put them towards more social aspects, which means your character is going to be somewhat at a disadvantage when it comes to combat, but that's what you have a party for. And as far as combat, I need combat training. So, right. That's a skill, I think. Yeah. What the hell? We got 1 point in coercion. I don't think we're going to need any more. I'm going to start with dual weapons. Now, below the belt. Play on normal. I mean, very similarly to this, the plights of the city elves are the dwarves in Orzammar and Dust Town, which I'm trying to invoke as much of my memory of this game as possible, including the story and the setting. And yeah, the dwarves, I think, like the dwarves in poverty, the ones without Denerim,
the largest city and capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day.
Ah, crap. Did I get hitched already?
Yes, your father and I figured you deserved it. You do remember what today is, don't you? A double wedding. You're getting married, and so is Saurus. That's what I came to tell you. Your groom, Nelaros. He's here early.
He could have waited.
And who else are you going to marry? Besides, I already snuck a peek. He's handsome. There's going to be music, decorations, feasting. Weddings are so much fun. You're so lucky. I think he's just glad he's not alone. He's sweating so much he looks like a human. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Saurus said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
Don't tell me what to do, it's my fucking wedding. Now, I have to get used to the controls in this game. I did do a test recording a few weeks ago, but since then I haven't really picked up this game again, so... Gotta remember. I keep my dress right next to my booby trap and my bandages. Now, this is kind of a joke. A joke that, to my understanding, is actually referenced in what do you call it? The new game, Inquisition. Basically, poultices, the actual definition of a poultice is sort of like a medicated bandage. What would you call it? What would the word be? I don't really know I can't remember off the top of my head what the actual word is, but yeah, like a treated bandage. It's a salve that's applied to a bandage, to protect and disinfect wounds. And I don't think BioWare knew that, because when they made this game, they called all the healing items poultices, but just to demonstrate, when you use one, you clearly drink it, which means you're drinking a bandage, essentially. So, that's kind of a joke that I think was referenced in Inquisition. I can't remember what it was, but my friend told me about it. My friend's been playing that. I think the joke was that some guy said, "Oh man, these healing poultices taste awful." And another guy said, "That's because you're not supposed to drink it." And I imagine that's just something that people have been giving BioWare crap for since pretty much the day that this game came out. Right, well, this would be my father, I suppose.
Ah, my little girl. It's the last day I'll be able to call you that. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here. All right, time for you to go find Soris. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Still have your mother's smart mouth, I see. Oh, one last thing before you go, my dear. Your martial training, the sword play, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
Well, he's hitched to me whether he likes it or not, so I can say whatever the hell I want to.
We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake. Our world is full of so many injustices. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very least I can give you as you start your new life. Go on then. I still have some things to do, and Soris is no doubt waiting for you.
Well, he can keep on waiting. Now, this is a typical like modern RPG form, like tropes, which includes the fact that you can pretty much just take everything in any building you walk into and no one gives a shit. Something that's always kind of bothered me. But there's also, I think, a pickpocket ability in this game, which is interesting. I imagine you can only use it on non-violent NPCs, because I've never really attempted to use it anywhere else. So, he gave me boots to go with my nice wedding dress.
There once was a woman, she lived in the sea. I didn't love her, but I think she loved me. I brought her dime.
Damn, drunk already?
Oh. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Festivities haven't even started yet.
It's a wedding, isn't it?
Crap, I should have picked the third option.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yeah. And now, can you be a little quieter about it? I don't think we can really access to any of these places yet. We will be coming back here much later in the game.
There'd better be dancing. It's not a...
Around won't make it
What are
any
you?
easier.
You people trying to run away from my wedding?
Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off. The human who owns our building has decided to sell it for storage space. We can't afford to live anywhere else here, so we're leaving Denerim.
The Ostagar ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
But that's just not possible.
That is a shame.
All three of us in one room with your father, you, and your new husband? Are you crazy?
What my
Sorry,
husband
I
means
offered.
is you're very generous, but we don't need charity to solve our problems.
Well, Jesus, I'm just trying to, work together.
Goodbye indeed.
Fuck you too, you prick. Talk to me like that at my fucking
Can I
wedding.
talk to you a moment? I apologize for my parents. They're too proud to accept help, much less ask for it. My parents will labor in the army camp, and they'll expect me to do the same, but I don't like the idea of being surrounded by human soldiers who haven't seen a woman in months. I would, but my father would have to believe I have a future here. Really? All right. If you think that will help.
I don't think it will, because when I tried this in my test recording, I didn't find a single dialogue option that really persuaded him. I don't think my coercion skill's high enough.
My daughter? So my daughter thinks we can't handle our own problems.
No, Father, I just thought that...
Enough, you've embarrassed us both. Good day, young one.
Yeah, screw this guy. There's nothing I can do here.
Oh, there you go again.
There might have been a way I could do that. I would just have to find someone else who could help. So let me just kind of keep that option open at least.
It's the same sort of notion.
In case I encounter someone who can lend a hand. Maybe my father might have something to say about it.
Go on, I'll be out.
Oh, I just realized I misspelled my name. Damn it. Not sure how I did that. No big deal. Alright, so Pop has nothing to offer us.
Well, it's the lucky bride herself. Hello, dear.
Oh,
That almost sounded
she
cynical.
probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Delwen, and this is Gathon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adia was beautiful, and full of life, and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than anything. It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
We just wanted to see you today and express our good wishes. It means the world to us to see you happy.
We've saved a bit of money for this day. We'd like you to have it, to help start your new life.
Please, we want you to have it.
Make her bless you.
Now, I'm not gonna kind of spoil exactly the direction I'm trying to take this character, partly because I don't even entirely, I'm not entirely sure myself, but part of my kind of motivation, at least as far as role-playing goes, is that, you know, as a victim of these circumstances, my character is going to be sympathetic towards people in similar circumstances, but much less forgiving towards those who kind of cause these kind of problems, or at least appear to be the root of them.
Ma'am, spare a coin for a man who was ruined trying to help his family. I worked on the docks, living day to day, never knowing if my family would go hungry. The humans always left us the dangerous work, in the high beams of the warehouses or in the water. I was rigged up, cleaning the side of a ship, when it drifted against another and my legs were crushed between. The human foreman had me hauled out and dumped in an alley. My sons didn't find me until day's end. So now I live on the charity of those who don't even have enough for themselves. May the Maker's eyes look down with love on your day.
1 copper? I thought I could give more than that. I mean, I've got 15 silver to spare.
A blessing on you today, child.
Oh well.
So I see you got yourself a big handsome hulk of a husband. Excuse me if I don't congratulate you.
Excuse me if I slap you in the face.
Of course you're happy. Your father has the money to get you a great match. Meanwhile, what did I get? A fat old man who smells like the docks and wouldn't know what to do with a woman even if he was sober. You think you're better than me? Well, you're not. I may have got a poor match, but at least I have some dignity. Wench.
Oh, fuck you. Now that's just presumptuous of you. I do not approve.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to celebrate the end of our independence together? Are you surprised? Apparently your groom's a dream come true. My bride sounds like a dying mouse. Great. I'll spend the next 50 years with a nice girl who hides grain away for the winter. Let's go introduce you to your dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
Yay, we have a follower. Because we're totally gonna get into some fights here. Almost seems pointless. Now, you are somebody. Who are you?
There's the man of the hour. How are you, Soros?
I'm well. This is my cousin, the bride. The other bride, not my bride.
You know, that's still legal in some countries.
Blessings on the day, both of you.
True enough. Still better to be married and have a real life than to remain a child.
There's something you should know, Soros. My brothers won't be coming. They left to find the Dalish, you see.
Huh. Chasing fantasies.
They're elves who supposedly live free wandering the forests. I don't think they really exist, though.
Well, my brothers certainly believe they do. Even Alarith swears that Dalish elves saved him on his way to Denerim. Nonsense.
Now, that's kind of interesting to me, the fact that the elves in the city don't believe in the Dalish elves, even though it seems to me like they have a pretty substantial, what's the word? Establishment in the Force. And I almost wonder if maybe the myth, or the idea of the Dalish elves being a myth, is just something perpetuated by the humans of the city to keep the city elves in check and make sure they don't try and revolt or run away or cause any trouble.
Indeed. He told my brothers that when he was fleeing his homeland, he found the Dalish. Or they found him. I don't really remember.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. They were probably just taken in by another old story. Theodore, it was great seeing you. I'm sure your brothers will show up in a few days, embarrassed and hungry.
I hope so. I should go. Best wishes to you both.
Well, we found one kindly soul, at least. Right, well, who am I looking for? Oh, I guess I'm looking for a cutscene.
Let go of me! Stop, please!
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time. Savor the hunt, boys. Take this little elven wench here. So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig!
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved.
You know, I'm going to talk about this scene and my thoughts on it a little bit afterwards.
Fine, but let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? Another lovely one come to keep me company. Ha! Do you have any idea who I am?
Are you insane? This is Varn Orien, the Isle of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
You've a lot of nerve, knife ears. This'll go badly for you.
Oh, I really messed up.
I love the way they're just hauling him off back there.
It'll be all right. He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day. This is Valora, my betrothed.
Nice to meet you.
A pleasure. Soros said much of you. Some of it was even positive.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a sporting chance to run. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
Well, here we are. Are you nervous?
You hardly seem like the strapping gentleman a woman like I deserve.
I thought I'd stay calm, but finally seeing you has made me... Well, let's just say I'm not calm.
Oh, come on, grow some balls.
Uneventful, thankfully. The trade caravan we accompanied had little of value. I think that kept the bandits away.
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll come find you.
Nervous laugh.
Don't look now, but we have another problem. Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker. Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something stupid. Let's do this quickly.
Oh my god, such drama on my wedding day. Nothing can ever go smoothly, can it? I'm not even entirely sure how we saw this guy, considering he's on the other side of this big fucking tree.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your impending wedding. I do. I believe, however, that I may have already found what I was seeking. That is my business. I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving. She keeps her composure even when facing down an unknown and armed human. A true gift, wouldn't you say, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long. May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
And you, dear girl?
But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Cailan summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
Oh, Duncan. I'm sure he's one of everyone's favorite characters, but he is certainly one of mine. I can't remember who his voice actor is, but he's a voice talent that I think deserves a greater number of roles than I tend to hear him in. I think we're just going onto the podium here.
Oh, Saurus. There you are. I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here, with Nellaros's blushing bride in tow.
You look radiant.
Looks like everyone's ready. You too, cousin. Maybe it won't be so bad after all.
You're making her feel just so special, Saurus.
Not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people, but that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valendrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, Milord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
Milord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Now, we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
Just a good time with the ladies, that's all.
Let's take those two, the one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh, I'll enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
Don't worry, I won't let them take you.
Ah, yes. Such a well-formed little thing.
You villains!
Oh, that's quite enough. I'm sure we all want to avoid further, unpleasantness. Let me think. No. Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us. Make her keep us. Make her protect us.
Stop it. You're driving me insane. Oh, thank the Maker you've come to. We were so worried. You usually dodge better than that. This one will hurt for a while.
They locked us in here to wait until that bastard is ready for us.
Forgive me if I don't hold my breath. The door is locked and solid, and we're unarmed.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us. Make her keep us. Make her protect us.
Great. Now this again.
Alright, quit your whining. We'll have to find something to do.
Look, we'll do what they want. Go home and try to forget this ever happened.
She's right. It'll be worse if we resist.
It'll be worse if we don't.
Someone's coming.
Hello, wenches. We're your escorts to Lord Vaughn's little party.
Stay away from us!
You killed her!
I suppose that's what happens when you try teaching whores some respect. Now, you grab the little flower cowering in the corner. Horace and I'll take the homely bride and the drunk. You two, find the last one. She's the scrapper.
Don't worry, we'll be perfect gentlemen.
Now you heard the captain. Be a good little wench or you'll end up like your friend there.
That's a good girl.
Hello?
Oh, look at this. A little elfling with a stolen sword.
Oh, sod.
That's right, 2 grown men, soldiers, with full metal armor and shields and swords, are certainly going to be afraid of a woman with a heavy sword in a wedding dress. Alright, see if I can remember how to fight. Now, I am a rogue, which means this sword is not really doing me a whole lot of credit. And, unfortunately, Saurus is a little less helpful given the fact that he's completely unarmed. Oh, I blocked that one. Now, having seen Inquisition and having played the demo of, whoops.
Can't believe they killed her. Are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they? That Grey Warden Duncan gave Nelaros and me his sword and crossbow, but that's all we have. He can't interfere, he said. Something about the Grey Wardens being neutral. Agreed. Nelaros is guarding the end of the hall. Let's figure this out with him. We should hurry before something happens to the others.